Australians here. We've missed Melissa Rollison. We'll get back to her shortly, but there's the third.
Australia, Donna MacFarlane.
Donna MacFarlane I saw run in Melbourne earlier in the year. She's very strong, very fit, coming back into form and dropping her personal best significantly already this season.
So Inzikuru, the world champion, engaged here from Uganda. Also holds the African record. Uganda have won 8 gold medals in Commonwealth Games history, but all in boxing. They've only won silver and bronze in athletics. So they're on their way. Women's 3,000 metre steeplechase. What can you tell us about the circuit, Steve, and the amount of obstacles they have to negotiate?
7.5 laps of the track, same as any other 3,000, but obviously they've got the steeplechase to contend with. They missed the water jump the first time round. They take it on the second time round, or second time past the 200 metre start, I should say. It's a new event to the sport, obviously, but nevertheless, it's been very successful, and as you would expect, the Kenyans love it. They really do. And we've got some very good Kenyans in this race as well. Kiptum, Jeruto Kiptum, I should say, was third in the World Championships. Chemwek, her teammate, the Kenyan champion, has beat Kiptum already this year, shows she's looking very, very strong. And the other Kenyan in this race, Tuwei, who was second in their trials, but has run a very fast time prior to that. So, if they're as good as the Kenyan men, they'll be hard to beat. But as I said before, we've got Dorcus Inzikuru of Uganda.
So back with the women's 3,000 metre steeplechase. And at this stage, there look to be only 5 chances, and 3 of them are the Australians, which is great news, Steve.
Certainly is. Melissa Rollison looks very good, tucked in second place there. Remember, way back in 2000, at the age of 16, she set the world record, or the first ratified world record, for the world junior junior record at this event. So she's a real talent, really, and she's looking very, very comfortable there, just behind Dorcus Inzikuru, the world champion. And Inzikuru's looking over her shoulder. She's not happy with the fact with 3 laps to go, there are still athletes around her.
So it's Dorcus Inzikuru from Uganda leading narrowly here, but Melissa Rollison right on her shoulder. They've just stretched the break now. They've got nearly 4 metres in front, and it looks a widening gap now. Over McIlroy from New Zealand. She's in third. Fourth is Donna MacFarlane from Australia, and the other Australian, Victoria Mitchell, in 5th spot. And they are the chances. They've cleared right away from the remainder, headed by the Kenyan, Jeruto Kiptum.
Rollison is looking very comfortable, very relaxed. Dorcus Inzikuru on the inside is looking over her shoulder. Well, this will be a major upset if the world champion gets beaten here tonight in the Commonwealth Games. It really will. Melissa really hasn't had much form so far, and she's coming back really to attack the world champion in fine form.
So in the home straight once again, a bit over 2 laps to run. The inaugural running of the women's 3,000 metre steeplechase at Commonwealth Games level. And at this stage, it does look gold or silver between Australia's Melissa Rollison and the world champion from Uganda, Dorcus Inzikuru. Uganda have never won a gold on the athletics front at the Commonwealth Games. They've won 8 gold medals, but they've all been in boxing. They're out to break the drought here with Inzikuru, but Rollison's out to spoil that party.
Well, Rollison just missed out the selection at the 1,500 metres in the 2002 games, so she is quite a fast runner over the last part of the race. And these two really now are putting it together. Look at them, neck and neck. Every time Rollison surges, Inzikuru tries to challenge her and keep her at bay out in lane 2. She's making her run wide all the way. But Rollison will not give up. She keeps pushing hard.
The water jump again. Over it they go. Inzikuru probably handled it marginally better. MacFarlane's a clear third, and a gap then to McIlroy. And with her is Mitchell.
Well, what a race this is turning out to be. Neck and neck really for the last 3 laps. Taking the hurdles almost in unison. Inzikuru on the inside. Rollison still looks fresh, and Rollison is still pushing hard.
Bell lap. 1 lap to go in the women's 3,000 metre steeplechase. The MCG crowd can't believe their luck. They've got another stirring tussle in a distance event. Inzikuru trying to wind it up. trying to drop Rollison, but she won't go away. In fact, Rollison joins her again and shades her over that one.
Well, you can't split them, can you? Look at that. Stride for stride, shoulder to shoulder. Inzikuru charges yet again. Rollison charged over that last level. They're coming into this like 110 metre hurdles. Look at Rollison just stuttered a little bit there, and Inzikuru got the better of her.
She certainly made a mess of that jump. It's going to cost her gold, you would think. Inzikuru's gone well clear. The water jump for the last time. Dorcus Inzikuru, she's over it safely. Melissa Rollison in second. And Donna MacFarlane's in third for Australia as well. And Victoria Mitchell from Australia is in fourth. But here is the world champion. She holds the African record. Uganda, they've never won a gold in track and field at the Commonwealth Games. That's now changed. Dorcus Inzikuru, gold for Uganda. Melissa Rollison made a mess of the one down the back. It took the steam out of her. She hangs on for second. Donna MacFarlane has stormed home to run third. It's silver and bronze for Australia. Fourth, another Australian, Victoria Mitchell. He is having a chat to Melissa Rollison.
And also Donna's joined us. Ladies, congratulations. Always nice to be a part of history. A silver and a bronze says you both are.
Yeah, it's great to get a medal. Came out here to win it, but to get a medal, it's just great.
It was tough going in the middle of the race. It's good to come away with a medal, I'm pleased.
And also in front of this crowd, a home crowd too.
That's right, I was expecting the sound from watching it on TV for the last week, but in reality it's great.
Were you inspired somewhat? I mean, it was a cracking pace. You were going to give us a sprint finish towards the end there. You obviously watched Sunday's women's marathon. Was that some form of inspiration for you?
Yeah, definitely. Karen McCann finishing, and just like, how can you lose it with this sort of crowd? And the crowd was awesome, but just on the last lap, my back jump was just shocking, and I just lost it there. But yeah, I'm happy with the silver. It's good.
Well, if you're going to lower your colours, and you haven't really, you might as well do it to a world champion, huh?
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad she was here. Like, I really wanted a fast race, and I really wanted to race the best. No use winning if the best aren't here.
All right, well done, ladies.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Back to